Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Bree. So I am going to be doing makeup videos for you guys. I do a lot of drugstore makeup. I am a college student, so I'm a little broke. So I do use drugstore makeup a lot, so this is good. For those people, especially who watch like all like the big stars and stuff, like you got Jeffree Star and you got James Charles. I used to watch their videos and being like, I can't do that with my makeup. It's okay. It's just makeup. It washes off, right? So I'm going to be telling you a little about me while doing my first look for you guys today. I'm actually going to get a headband on because I don't like my hair to be in my face as I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going to be doing a look with my E.L.F. New Classics palette. I actually really enjoy this palette. I've had some fun with it, so I'm going to show you guys a look that I do. This look, I want to say it can go look with like a casual day. It does have a little glam to it, and I feel like it definitely depends on the kind of lip you do, because the lip, everything. So first I'm going to do my eyes. I'm just going to do my eyes first before I do any foundation. I take my ring off. I feel like it's a good thing to do, because then if you have fallout, you don't have to worry about using a makeup wipe and taking off all your foundation. It's never fun. So this is the E.L.F. Matte Putty Primer. This is in sheer. I love this primer. I do have a second primer and it is from E.L.F., but like this one, this is like what I always use. It's a nice cream. Can put it up there. I did have got like an eyelash in it at some point. It's my eyelash. So I just take it and then I just go whoop, and I do apply my primers with my hands. I'm just going to get in there using my whole finger, go all the way up to the brow, to the other eye, and just get like an overall nice covering. And you even come down here and get the whole eye. Awesome. Beautiful. Perfect. You're gorgeous. Boom. Done. So we are going to break into the palette. I just put some primer on my eyes. So let's get into it. So the first color shade I'm going to go into is this one right here. This is called Truffle. So this is my bigger blending brush. This is the E.L.F. eyeshadow C brush. It's really nice. It's a nice sized blending brush. So I'm going to dip this in Truffle, and I'm going to do right above my crease, so my brow bone. So I'm just gonna pat it on up in there. You just start from the outside. Just like to work my way up with Truffle. So I am a music major. I am in college. I have two musical stands like right behind me, and all the instruments are right behind me. Like, I am actually in my third year here at my school. I go to school in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I do go to school out here in PA. I am from Jersey. I miss being home. It's alright if you blend this up into the crease. So just get a nice nice little layer. I'm going to go on the other side. Do the same thing. Go up onto your brow bone. Starting from the edge, working your way in. So I used to kind of start like it. When I was little, I never really got the part of makeup. I'm like, I never really knew how to do it, and I was always like, I look ugly with or without makeup. Like, why does it matter? Then my freshman year of college, I had friends who used to do makeup a lot, and my one friend helped me do my makeup for a party we were going to go to. And then I was like, oh my god, I love makeup. So I did have some stuff, and I did get into like a makeup frenzy, kind of. But again, like, I didn't have good makeup. Like, I didn't even have drugstore quality makeup. Like, this makeup wasn't good. So I didn't really enjoy it because I was like, I don't really know how to use this stuff. I don't have the proper tools to do the things I need. I don't know how to do these looks. And like, if I look up how to do a look, like, I'm not gonna have the right colors because I don't have money to go out and buy more stuff. It was a mess. So I gave up. And then now I'm in my junior year. I started watching Bailey Sarian. She came up on my Facebook and in my watch list, and I fell in love, and I still do. I love watching her videos. And I was like, damn, you know, I really want to be good at makeup like that. So I had my friend on my floor who's really good at makeup. I had her help me go to the store and get stuff, and it's funny, she picked out my right foundation colors and everything. It was awesome. Okay, so for my crease, I'm gonna go in and I am going to do this shade right here. This shade is called Darling. This one right there, yep, right there. It's called Darling. I'm gonna go in with my E.L.F. It's a contour brush. It's just a smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna work from my outside into my crease. So yeah, so I had my friend go with me to the Rite Aid, and I was just like, help me get the basic stuff. I'm like, I have this much amount of money I can spend. Let's spend it. Let's get the stuff I need to be able to do my makeup properly. And we did. And then I started getting into makeup, and then I was like, what if I start recording me doing my makeup? And I'm no professional, but I feel like there's a lot of people who are at like that professional level of doing their makeup, and that's great, and it's awesome, and I'm happy for y'all. But there's some of us who aren't up there yet. So I'm like, this could be a growing experience. So we're just blending this into my crease. Darling. See, I play the flute, but I sing. Like, if you want to say, like, I have an instrument concentration, it is most definitely singing. So I take voice lessons. I actually just had my voice lesson this morning. I'm also in the choir, in the chamber choir, which is fun, even though we're not going on tour, because, you know, Corona. I really hope that I look back at these one day and just laugh, because I'm probably going to complain so much about how it is being a college student during Corona. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's not that it's not fun. It's just not easy. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Not me. Awesome. So this is how she's looking so far. She looks pretty cute. There she is. So, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue with this contour brush. But I'm going to dip it into this shade right here. This is called Earth. And again, we're going to go in with the same brush I was just using for my crease. we're going to dip it into earth, and I'm just going to do my outer corners, and I'm going to do them, and I'm going to pat it more than blend. I'm going to pat it and then kind of softly blend just a little bit into my crease. Let's have it come into the lid just a little, and then just whoop, whoop, whoop. Honestly though, if you guys want to watch somebody who's like good at making videos, watch Bailey Sarian. Like, I hope she sees this one day. She is beautiful and gorgeous, and I want her to know that. I love watching her videos, and like seriously, watching her videos really got me back into doing makeup. And she always says, she's like, it's just makeup. It washes off. Like, yes, sis. Yes, it does. Thank you. Literally all I needed to get back into this. Because then you have other people who are just like, do this and do it right. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do it the way I can. Everybody has different ability levels. And you gotta take pride in your ability levels. Some people have downfalls. What downfalls me about makeup is that my eyes are uneven. This eye is smaller than this eye, so like it gets a little annoying. But we're here, we're fine. So for my lid, I'm going to come in with this shade right here. This is called Gilded. It's a very nice shimmer shade right here. I am going to use some setting spray. With shimmer shades, I tend to do that. I feel like it helps them pop just a little bit more. So yeah, this is the concealer brush from E.L.F. So I just have some of the color on there. And we're just gonna, that's it, a little spurts. I'm just gonna pat it into the eye, and we're just gonna cover the whole lid. So we're gonna go right up to the crease. I like to start from my inner eye and then work my way out. So then when I get about halfway through, I start getting to the point of where I have the darker shades. So when I do get there, and pat it out, I'm in the center, pat, 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 and then as I get closer, I pat but push. So it's almost like a blendy type of thing. So we're staying within the like underneath the crease. But we're just gonna, then you get that kind of shimmer eye type of deal going on, and we're going to take a little more. I like to shimmer. I realize, like, I'm going to pat this in just a little more. You do pretty much want to get most of the eye covered with this. I mean, if you want to do half of your eye and have the other half be darker, that's fine too. Do you? So we're going to go into the other eye, and I'm going to do a small spritz because new eye. I do have like a whole thing of what I do when I do my makeup, and it's fine. Have your styles. So we're going to come back with the smaller brush, and I'm just going to blend. This is the contour brush, my smaller blending brush, and I'm kind of just going to take these darker shades, and I'm just going to bring them more into the crease and blend them out just a bit more with Gilded, which is the gold on my lid. just a little bit, and then I am going to come back with this brush now. This is this eyeshadow C brush, and this we only used on Truffle, which is the color for my brow bone. So I'm going to come back with it and just buff out the edges a little more, and it will obviously come onto the face a little more because there's still a little bit of residue on it from me using it before, and that's fine. We want a nice little halo shine. So this is what she looks like so far. So at this point, I'm going to do my face. So for my face, I am going to prime it. So again, I'm coming back with the E.L.F. Putty Primer. And I'm actually going to clip my hair back just because. Perfect. So I'm just going to take the primer. I'm just going to go whoop. I go forehead, nose, chin, and everything. So the first things I mark, and then I do right here on my cheeks. And then I do the sides right here. And then I do the under. I get like all the main spots in my face. And then I just do another one over here. Oh, this one doesn't have that much. So I just have dots all over my face. And then whatever excess is on my finger, I just smudge around. And then again, I take my hands and just and we did get some under my under eyes before, but it's always good to get a little extra. Like this is, it's thin and it's nice, and like my face always feels smooth and nice and like hydrated after. So like I feel like if you have dry skin, go for this one. And if you don't know what your skin is, like I didn't, like I know sometimes my face gets dry, but sometimes like I'll take like out, my face will be a little oily, and that happens. So I feel like this is definitely the kind of primer you'd want to use for that. So I'm going to come in with my foundation. This is the Maybelline New York Fit Me foundation. This is matte and poreless. It's pretty good. This is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I do have two shades, and they both work pretty well. You don't really ever need much. Only like I was talking to my friend about it, and I like measured it, and I use like the amount that's like the size of my ring. So I have a ring from my boyfriend, and I'm a size like 7, and I mean now it's dripping down the sponge. So boop, forehead, boop, nose, chin, my 2 cheeks. Now this is just, I'm just showing you guys how I do my makeup. This is like the introductory video, and then like I did both. And I feel like this is like, you massage it into your head. I'm going to get it into my eyebrows. I don't ever really do my eyebrows first, because I don't do them before I do my eyes, because I do like to have the underneaths of my eyebrows be the same. So like this eyebrow underneath this one is this side, because I haven't yet foundationed it, this side. I feel like it makes it look more natural. And I do, like, I try honestly not to go too crazy with it. Like I try to look nice and natural when I do my makeup, and I feel like a lot of people strive for that, and that's okay. And if not, if you want to layer it up and you want, you know, just do you. Who am I to judge? So we're going to get up, and with the foundation we are going to kind of crease up the eyeshadow just a little bit, and not much. Okay, so we're just going to come in, and we're going to just gonna to massage it in and really just get it in there. It's October now, so like Halloween's coming up and I'm excited. So now we're going to come in and we're going to do a little bit of contouring and a little of concealing. So I do use cream first before I do anything else to bronzing myself up. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this is the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and this is in the shade Tan Neutral. So I'm just going to put this on the top of my forehead because you are kissed by the sun on your forehead. I'm going to do a little bit on the sides of my nose, and I'm going to get right up here, and you kind of see like the hollows of my cheeks from like where my cheekbones would be if I didn't have a double chin. That's where they're going too, because that's where you have like your contour. So I just do 1, 2, 3 dots on my head. Good. Short little lines on my nose. And then, like I said, you got these like little things, indents in my face. That's where I put it. And I only go down like a little. Just right up in there. And I'm just gonna do little bits under my jawline, just because I want to get a little more oomph into my face. So I'm gonna do the nose first. Forehead. Okay, so we're just gonna. So I kind of just like, I dab it and like push up at like the same time. And switch arms, give this arm a break. You see it's got like a nice little definition up in there. We do want to make sure that it's still always blended in with the skin. So this is my lighter shade. It's the same thing. It's the E.L.F. Camo Concealer, but this is in the shade Fair Rose. So I'm going to take and we're going to do the bloop down the middle of my nose. And I do like a little whatever that is. I do. And this is why like I don't do my under eyes until after I'm concealing, because like I'm going to get close and then I'm gonna like brush it up and then what's the point? I'm just gonna do a little. I feel beautiful. That's it. I'm just gonna go out into the world looking like this. I can pull it off. Just gonna do this and look up so we can get under my eye. So we're just blending this in. So before I put anything else on, I am going to set my face. This is actually new. I haven't used this yet. Typically, I do have a Perfect Finish HD powder from E.L.F. But I was debating when I got that, getting this one. So I decided to get this today. So we're gonna try it out. This is the E.L.F. HD powder. It's brand new, and this is in sheer as well. Okay, so and then I want you to pour this into here. It says pour a little powder. So that's what we're going to do. And so we're going to set my under eyes and also set my forehead, because we want things to be nice looking. So this is actually my powder brush from E.L.F. And we're just gonna need more powder. There she is. This is definitely different. I like to do a lot where I put my concealer. It's like on my nose, on my forehead, on my under eyes, all around my mouth. Now I'm going to turn my attention to my brows. So this is the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil. This is in the shade 220 dark brown. It does have like a little brush on the end and obviously the pencil. Right where I see the bottom of my brow where all the hairs are coming in, I literally just draw like a line with my brush. And then I come to like here close to my arc. And there I actually go ahead and fill in. And then I go down the tail of my brow, but not necessarily all the way to the tip. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just a nice line, and we're going to go to about here and start filling it out here. So the one thing about this brush, and this is why I do my makeup this way, is it's kind of smudgy, but in a good way. So I do this line, then I just sit there and I brush it up, and then it fills in my brow. And it's nice, and then I just brush the rest of it out, and then it does like kind of like a little fade thing at the end of my eyebrow. So it's light, still light at the end, but not light enough where it doesn't seem like you have an eyebrow that goes that far. So I'm actually going to come back and I'm going to take back my powder brush and I'm going to just dust off the setting powder, and I just go around my head, because then you can move around the loose powder and make sure everything is nice and set in place. She's got a nice matte finish. We love it. Oh, we are beautiful. We are still beautiful. So now I am going to get into my eyes again. So I'm actually going to take, I love waterline eyeliner. Always have, always will. So I'm going to do that and just put it on my bottom waterline. So this is a Wet n Wild brush. It is pretty small. She's thin. I use her for my under eyes and my what is that thing called? Your tear duct. So I'm going to actually change it up a bit. I'm going to use this color right here. This is rose gold. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it into my tear duct and have it a little bit, like the tiniest bit, on the very corner of my lid, and I'm going to bring it down under my lash line. I have yet to use this color, but I feel like it would be so perfect for this. So I'm just going to stick it do this way. Just stick it here. And it's not going to show up much. but it's good enough for me. I don't need to be so dramatic. She's cute. Probably say that like a lot. And this is, again, this is all using the one palette. Like, you can do so many things with one palette. So now we're actually going to come in with some blush and contour. This is my E.L.F. palette. This is contour, blush, and bronzing powder. This says Fiji matte on the back, so I guess it's in the shade Fiji, but the two different shades. So I don't know, maybe that's just a look. But this is she has waiting for the camera to focus. There we go. So we have the blush and then we have the bronzer, and I'm going to use both. So first we're going to go in with blush, and this is my E.L.F. blush brush. We're just going to dip it in. We're going to smile. And we're just going to add some to the buds of my cheeks and then roll it on back. This is just to add a little more color into my face, besides the simple skin tones. You want a little color. And if you put a little too much on, that's fine, because I usually blend this stuff out regardless, solely so it looks a little more natural. And just, like I said, just a little. So then I do have another brush. This is the angled foundation brush from E.L.F. It is angled. I like to use this for my bronzer. So we're just going to take this and we're going to put it in the bronzer shade. And we are just going to go up for a nice contour. We are going to brush it up almost like to the cheekbone, just a little, just to get a little more depth. So we got our line and then up. I do have a little like indent in my face, like right here, and I do like to use that as like a reference point to where, like, if I had like really nice cheekbones, where they would be. And again, taking a little, putting it a little on my cheek. Okay, so then we are going to come here with the nose, and I love this part because I can just put it right here and just go down my nose and then just I like my nose. I think I have a nice little nose. My nose used to be big. I think my nose shrunk. Maybe my face grew. But like, I used to have like a big nose. Okay, we're just gonna put some up here. We're gonna drag it like down this side, down by my eye. Getting bronzy. And we are going to come back with a contour and just do my jaw. Using the same angled brush. And then again, coming back, and I'm just gonna Awesome. This is the Revlon Volume Amazing Waterproof mascara, and this is in the shade Blackest Black. Almost looks like I have like a liner on top, but I don't. So I don't like to do my bottoms yet. I'm going to be right back. I'm actually going to apply my lashes, and I will be back in a sec. Okay, so I am back and I have my lashes on. There's always a malfunction with putting these on, like, so I am going to do a liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to do wing with this. This is just going to be like an over the lash type of thing. And just give it like a nice simple line. Alright, so that's you know, the thin, just a nice thin simple line that just accents it a little more. Now I am actually going to come back with this Revlon mascara and do my bottom lashes. So I'm going to come in now with this highlighter. This is the E.L.F. Apricot Glow highlighter. So we're just going to take that, and we're going to take this brush. I've been using this brush for highlighter forever. I don't know what kind of brush it is, but it's a Wet n Wild brush. It's nice. It's pretty. She's pretty thick. She's a nice little brush. So I turn my cheek and of course I gotta come in on the other side. And put some on the nose. The thing I like about this too is it's not like a sheer highlighter, so like it will add a little color back into like my nose, just a very little. And I do take some and I put some under here and on top just to accent my arc in my brow. And just nice little simple highlighter moment. Beautiful. I'm going to do a nude lip. So this is my Perfect Precision lip liner from LA Girl, and this is in the color Flesh. Gonna line her up. And I do like a little X in the middle and the bottom of my lips after I lip line. And then for my lip, I'm doing, this is the L'Oreal Paris. This is in the shade Tease. It's a nice nude shade. This is like the most interesting applicator ever, but I live for it. And honestly, she is done. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be doing a lot more, but this is the final look. Like I said, it's simple yet elegant. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure to always be yourself, because you are beautiful and you are perfect as you. Bye.